The 1813 Bible states that this old world will cease to exist in 2025 and a new one will come. The Bible does not use the phrase one world government or one world currency in referring to the end times. It does, however, provide ample evidence to enable us to draw the conclusion that both will exist under the rule of the Antichrist in the last days. One of the most interesting and exciting issues of modern end times eschatology is the exact dating of the time in which we are. So according to the Gregorian calendar, it is now 2023. According to the Islamic calendar, it's the year 1445. And according to the Hebrew calendar, it is 5783. All calendars count days from a specific date. So Christians count the time from the birth of Christ, Anno Domini, or AD. Muslims count the time from the date of the Prophet Muhammad's migration from Mecca to Medina, and Jews count the time from the day the world was created. This is a common chronological decision to count from something. For example, in the Jewish calendar, the year of Kim Il-sung's birth, that is 1912, is taken as the zero date. The preface to the Bible of the 1813 edition contains an interesting chronology, unique in its kind, and it seems is aimed to indicate the year 2025 as the year of the end of the world. It says, after that, we consider that from Adam to Christ, 3,974 years, 6 months and 10 days, and from the birth of Christ to this year, 1,814 years. Then the total amount and number of years from the beginning of the world to this year is 5,788 years, 6 months and 10 days. According to this layout, it seems that 1814 was the 5,788th year from the creation of the world. Accordingly, the current 2023 will correspond to the year 5,998 to 5,999. The next 2 years will be the time of the completion of the sixth and last millennium, followed by the Great Change. Some associate the end of the world with this change, others the coming of the kingdom of the people of the saints, about which the prophet Daniel writes, but we're told that we do not know about the day and hour of the end of the world. Many prophecies are devoted to the advance of the kingdom of the forerunner. It seems that the understanding of the issue by the publishers of the Bible, and accordingly by the Holy Synod in 1813, willingly or involuntarily points to this promised change. The uniqueness of the chronology used in the Bible of 1813 is twofold. First, it does not assert itself as originating from the creation of the world, keeping the account from Adam, quote-unquote, without specifying at the same time from which time, from what period in the life of Adam. Secondly, this chronology, as it seems, is unique and differs from the chronology officially accepted in Byzantium and the Jewish chronology calculus. In fact, this fact not only changes a lot, but generally turns the whole world upside down, because in the next couple of years there will be a super millennium, that is not some kind of 2000, but the year 6000, when time itself ends and we see the end of the current world, as they claim. And this, they said, could happen in 2025 or no later than 2026, depending on how you count, adding extreme years to time intervals or counting only the intervals. The Bible, as they say, will not lie, especially the Bible from the time of Napoleonic Wars. Perhaps, by the way, this is why in 1834, the Palace of Westminster burnt down in London, a series of fires of cultural objects in entire cities swept across Europe and the United States. Thus, it's very similar to the fact that at the beginning and in the middle of the 19th century, someone globally engaged in the substitution of the calendar from the creation of the world, stealing approximately 215 years from it. In fact, we are now living almost in the year 6000. And this is from Collective Spark, from Soul Ask. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.